not sure how to feel about my Snapchat recap. Your 2023 recap. Achievements, 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 achievements unlocked. I've successfully scared 16 women today. Snapchat. Now, obviously, I haven't used Snapchat since the dickhead decade of my 20s, all of which I can scarcely remember. Back then, your Snapchats would all delete themselves. But now I hear Snapchat memories exist, which save your snaps and then every year give you recaps. However, as the associated captions are created by AI, there is of course scope for things to go wrong. Snapchat recap came out and just reminded me of when adventure calls. I fell down an entire flight of stairs in front of a full cinema watching the fucking Super Mario movie. What an adventure. Snapchat recap did me so dirty with this succession. Lols, ruffle. Lol, guess who was just on a crash on the Auckland motorway? Zox, got my head hurt so bad. What the fuck? My Snapchat recap. Home sweet home.
You wanna see a dead body?
Snapchat recap was so surrounded by love. Would love to see them raw dog each other, actually. TikTok was full of these tales, so I thought we'd look at some, starting with good old user 5,733,523,718,384. On the year's recap, it started out like any other year. And it was a pic of me blackout drunk in the hospital with an IV in. Mine said celebrating New Year's with new friends. And it was a pic of the police arresting my roommate. You had a year of being on the go, 24/7. A video of my car literally being towed away. My friend had you had green fingers and did some gardening. Picture of her dad's grave. You had a lot of smiles. Proceeds to show a video of me having a full mental breakdown. Mine said, oh, we had some laughs. And it was a pic of me getting broken up with. A year of laughs. And it was me taking a mirror selfie in the urgent care after I smashed my toe open at work. You had some laugh. Me on gas and air mooing whilst having a contraction. You had some laughs. A video of my trying to figure out where my snail, when turned out my fish ate it, loudly crying face emoji. Where my snail? Nah, I got the best. You had some laughs. Me finding out I'm born on the same day as Jeffrey Dahmer, loudly crying face emoji. That's you watching this if you're born on the 21st of May. You had some laughs. It's me literally sobbing but saved because there was a snot bubble. Sobbing after watching that one episode of Cephalopod Conundrums. Sobbing violently at 3 a.m. because I found out elephants can't jump. Yes, you had lots of laughs. Proceeds to show a picture of when I got COVID. I just busted. You made it happen. A picture of the roadside services truck. We made it happen. Then a photo of the Queen's funeral. My fiance had one saying, a year with pets. And there was a picture of her hugging me. A year of hustling. Me twerking in jeans with the caption, making sure these work. A year of binge watching everything. Shows video of my brother's friend getting a lap dance from a stripper in GTA. There's no place like home. Picture of my town on fire. Some things really made me think. Picture of the Fortnite lobby. Mine said spent holidays with your closest friends. And it was a snap I took of my Animal Crossing characters on Thanksgiving. Hanging out with friends. A video of the broccoli filter activating on my shirt. You hung out with friends. Shows an earplug with smiley faces on them. You made some new friends this year. Showed a picture of a slug on my toilet seat. You spent time with friends and family. Me holding a box of mini cheddars with the caption, these slap harder than my dad did. You lived life to the fullest. Me on a walk to go by plan B. You stayed in. Pic of a positive pregnancy test. You had a few accidents. I was expecting it to be a pic of my husband with his broken leg, but it was really a pic of me 20 minutes after giving birth. Skull emoji. Skull emoji. You had some wild nights. Pic of me getting a CT scan. You stayed up late. 4 pictures of my AS. Wrong moon. You woke up early. Me taking a Jaeger bomb at 4:30 a.m. You woke up early. Me at 5 in the morning tripping on acid speaking to my chair. My woke up early was walking home drunk AF with a glove on instead of a shoe. Dead. You woke up early. A photo of me shitting and crying because of food poisoning. You'll take photos of some odd things, face with tears of joy. Yeah, who's taking pics on the toilet? What? And why are so many people taking snaps of themselves crying? Because it's funny. Smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat. People filming their own misery to show to others are a special breed of human. Very special. Cool, you can say that again. I mean, what sort of person documents and publicly broadcasts Acts of their own suffering. Odd. Very odd. Tasty treat! It was a picture of me smiling with my pee in the hospital sample cup. You had some drinks, smirking face. Yeah, it was a picture of the fly spray I use on my horses. Skull emoji! Refining your culinary skills, and a photo of a sandwich that I had sat on. My daughter had a memory, learning to cook, and it was a dog eating poop. You ate good. A picture of my fiance. You found love. A video of me eating a whole quesadilla while driving to work. You were loved. A picture of me while reading 50 Shades of Grey, upside down face. Well, there was love. Well, yeah, kinda. You made a splash. Pic of me sat on the beach when my BF ditched me to go into the sea with all his mates, and I had to look after their stuff. Life at sea. A video of a man naked on the beach getting escorted out of the sea by security. You spent some time at the beach. Literally a pic of my great-grandma's funeral. Smiling face with tear. Celebrated another birthday in the best ways, which was spent at my grandpa's funeral. Family time. It was a slide at my nan's funeral. Neutral face emoji. And I'm ever so sorry. I realise now you mean like a real slideshow post kind of thing, but genuinely when I read this for the first time, I thought, wow, that funeral had a slide. You started some new fashion trends. Me in a hospital gown, about to get an MRI. You've tried some new looks. Me dying of sepsis in the hospital. You got out of the house. It was me. In a homeless shelter. You travelled? Well, I suppose it was a pic of me laughing after falling down the stairs. Mine legit said, you went on an adventure? And it was a selfie I took hanging upside down in my flipped car. Mine said, cool, you were on the move a lot. Followed by a video of me speaking about a thought I had. Well, that doesn't really make sense. Then sprinting to the toilet to throw up. You made the most of Mondays. Video of me absolutely wasted. Fucking yes, mate. I had one that said, hung out with furry friends. And it was me with the ostrich filter. Stop! Mine was my grandpa with the horse filter. Mine was a fucks king nude. Other furry friends include a photo of me and my daughter when she was born, a picture of my duck, dinner, and a pic of my PE teacher, skull emoji. Baba! I did write that he has a posture like a gorilla though, but he himself is a human. Wow, gee, thanks for clarifying that, skull emoji. Four-legged friends show me on the bathroom floor after my Christmas party with boss trying to get me up. Four-legged friends was literally a picture of me where I thought I looked nice. Four-legged friends shows a picture of my three-legged cat shortly after her amputation. Oh my god, I think you win. But it's not just Snapchat that does this, no, because my phone once sorted a pic I took of my friend's dog into a folder it created called Selfies. Oh yeah, my phone sorts things like this, and one time it made a delicious food album, and a pic of my insides from my gallbladder surgery was in it. And finally, my phone mare this because it detected all of the cat photos I had. The cat's meow. Ah. Oh fuck, oh shit!